Hi all, welcome to John's Bomber Making. Today I've got the Lancaster Bomber, the last of this month. We've got stage 46. There we go, here's the parts. Now I'll get the parts out, show you what we have. We start with the rear turret with this stage. There we go, those are the parts. Now there are a couple of ammunition belts in here. They are quite tiny actually. I was going to paint them brass just to highlight the ammunition. There we go, that's how small these are. They are quite tiny, but you can see the ridges where the ammunition is. Well, they're ammunition belts, aren't they? They are very, very tiny. Difficult. But yeah, I was going to paint these brass. Yep, tiny or what? So I'm not too sure whether to paint them brass because I thought they'd be bigger than that actually. But they're not. I've got the rest of the parts here anyway. Anyway, let's have a look at the magazine. So here we have stage 46, rear gun turret, list of parts, rear turret main panel, 2 ammunition belts, panel, port side panel support, gun sight, rear armoured panel, starboard side panel support, the angle side panel, starboard side, and the angle side panel, port side. I think they're basically look like the chutes for the cartridges. Check your parts. Many of the parts come in pairs for the port and starboard sides of the model. Bear in mind that because the turret faces backwards, you need to take particular care to work out the port and starboard sides. Check the orientation of parts carefully. Okay, and there we go. Those are the parts, obviously. The ammunition belts. They look bigger, obviously. They're blown up for the instructions. And that is what we're left with. So once we get all the panels in place, and as you can see, they're buried down there. You'll see something here from the side. Yeah, so I don't know whether it's really worth painting them or not. And then we have the magazine E.III, Phantom of the Ruhr. Excellent stories, historical of course. And then your next set of parts: machine guns, accommodation ring, seat belt, anchors, oxygen control unit, and control handles. Very tiny parts again. There we go, but we've not got the outer covering, the canopy. Anyway, there we go, that's 47. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the build. There we go, those are all the parts, which I've already explained. This is one of the ammunition belts, which will pop in to there. There is a hole down in the middle of there, as you can possibly see. Bit difficult, but pop it down the centre and it will find its spot, just like that. Make sure that ammunition belt comes over here. There we go. You can put some glue on this if you so wish, and this one will go on to here. There we go. Something like that. Excellent. Okay, what you might want to do is to use a cocktail stick to press these down into place, because these ammunition belts are rubber. There we go. There we go. They are black and they're rubber. Yeah, so just squeeze them down with a cocktail stick. And I think that's setting nicely now. I'm not going to use any glue on it, but I am going to pop a little bit of brass paint on that, on the 2 ammunition belts. See what happens. There we go. Just a little bit of paint added to it. Yeah, it stands out a lot better now. See what it's like when it's in place. Can't put a fantastic lot of paint on it, but you don't want to lose the detail if you can see it. Excellent. So next we need 46D, which is this piece, and it will fit over these 2 lugs here. And I think this is just a push fit connection. One is bigger than the other, so it will only go on one way. It's a little bit fiddly. And you can see one opening is bigger than the other. Get that lined up. There we go. Hear it crunch. There we go, that's now in place. Very fiddly. Next we need 46E, which is not that one, it is this one. Make sure you get the right one. There's two pegs, one there, one there. The lower one is smaller, bigger rather I should say. And that again is a tight fit. Yeah, everything about this build is very, very tight. The ammunition belt goes through that hole as well. There we go. Yep, and the ammunition belt does go through that hole. There we go. There we go, that's better. There we go, that's how that goes. Finally focused. Excellent. And now we need the gun sight, which is this piece, 46F. And you can see there's a hole there, or looks like a bit of a hole. That is D-shaped. And that D-shape goes into here. And obviously we've got it at the other end to pop into place as well. Okay, it is a D-shaped connection, but it's a little bit tight because of the moulding. So I'm just going to rub that. There's a line there where it's come off the moulding, just so that we can get this into place. Right, that goes just there, like so. See, it's gone in there. That's how that's supposed to look. Excellent. Now next we need 46G, which is this piece, and that goes into that hole there and that hole there. One peg is bigger than the other. Flip this around, get that there. So the gun sights come out there. Brilliant. Get that back in place. Suppose you could glue that if you wanted. Right, let's get this into place. Yeah, I've got some more pegs on the bottom of this, so that will go just there like that. That pushes it into place. There we go. Nice and neat at the back. Excellent. And now we need the other side, which is 46H, this piece, which will go over the top. Get the gun sight in place and the back. Get all these lined up. Gun sight goes into there. Get them pegs in. They all should line up nice and bunny really. If they don't, we've done something wrong. I think that's lined up there. I know some of these are going to be a tight connection anyway. I think that one's gone in. The back one's not yet. Get the gun sight into place. There we go, that's the top one's in. There we go. Yep, gun sight, everything is nicely in place. I think that's, yeah, we just need pop that ammunition. There we go. That track there, that ammunition belt. Very tight fit indeed. There we go. Well, that's looking pretty cool, is it not? All we have left to do is 46I and 46J. These are these angle panels. That one will go there, but as you can see, that is a very loose fit. And 46J will go on to there. I think these we need to glue into place. Yeah, quite loose. So we can just pop a little bit of glue into there. Put that chute or angle panel, as they like to call it, into place just like that. Get that straightened up and give that a minute to set. There we go, do the other side in a sec. And now we can do this side. That lined up like so. Get it straight. Pop it down on the surface, because obviously this will go onto a base, so you need them angled parts straight as well. And there we go. That is the first part of the rear gun turret. Oh, nice. That's the control panel at the front. There looks like a couple of dials there. What control knobs anyway. You could possibly paint them as well if you wish. Yeah, highlight it a little bit, because it is all a little bit grey. There we go. I have popped the gun sight the right way around, because obviously I've not glued all these parts together, so it was quite easy to take it apart. And there you can see I've put some aluminium paint on that control panel at the front. You can see the ammunition belts. They look pretty good now. Don't know whether they'll stand out or not in the final build, but you never know. I'm sure these will be chutes. They are MIS for sugar anyway. They look very, very similar. But obviously we got the base to put on here, but that looks pretty cool now. Brilliant. Got the gun sight the wrong way around simply because it fell out and I didn't bother checking. I mean, I should have done, but we all make mistakes, do we not? Brilliant. There we go. Yeah, looking cool. So the only glue I used was for these two side angle panels. Everything else we just pushed into place, because it is a very, very tight fit. Well, that is stage 46 complete. So there we go, guys. That is it. That is stage 46, the start of that rear gun turret. Quite fiddly, especially getting them ammo belts into place as well. But I did paint them, and they look, well, it looks good for me actually. And, you know, if you can see a little bit of that detail instead of it being all grey when we get it put together, then I'll be chuffed. Not sure about the controls, but you know, still looks better than what it is. Obviously, next month we get the base and we get the guns as well. Yeah, which will pop through here. Excellent stuff. Looking cool. Brilliant. So that is it for this month for the Lancaster Bomber. Next month, I think the process date is the 6th to the 12th. So that means, let's see, I'm not sure what 6th is. 9, 8, 7. That is a Friday. So to get processed probably on the 13th. Might get it, yeah, just before, a week before Christmas. Never know. Excellent. Anyway, there we go. If you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next month. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.